Hey everybody, I did another video the other day, but it turned like really sad, and it ended up being more of like a private journal vlog than one I wanted to post. So today I'm just going to do random crap, and usually shit I say out loud when I'm at home. It is not a recent development that I talk out loud all the time. When Jim first discovered that I do this, we were grocery shopping, and he heard me. He was in another aisle, and he heard me, and he thought, oh, Jane ran into a friend, and so he came around to meet my friend and discovered that I was, in fact, talking to the cans of peas. And I believe I was saying something like, do we need you guys? I don't think we need to buy you. I can't remember. I don't think we need you. Never mind. And Jim was quite, I don't know what the word was, intrigued. And we hadn't been living together for very long at that point. So yeah, by that time he knew how full-on crazy I was. So I will try and remember some of things that I have said out loud, and I will attempt to Ralph every now and then. I talk out loud all the time. And this is not even new to my relationship with Jim, which at the end of this month will be for 18 years. I did it all the time as a child and teenager because I was, again, alone most of the time. And I didn't like silence, so I filled it with my own thoughts that were spoken. And now I probably can't change that habit if I wanted to. Oh, this morning also, when I first woke up, I think it was this morning, when I first woke up, I was just not Ralphing on purpose, just tired and snotty and fluish. And so I was in the kitchen and I was like, I gotta take some medicine because my nose is running like a train. And I stopped and thought, well, that didn't make any fucking sense. But that's the problem sometimes with Ralphing. I've been doing it for a couple of days now. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I get stuck and I can't stop. And my dogs are used to me talking out loud, and even they know that by the way I'm speaking, something's not right with Mommy. And 3 of them have been avoiding me when I do this. And my protector, Brownie Bear, has been sticking to me like glue because I'm pretty sure he thinks that I am having a stroke, and he protects Mommy. And so he's been doing a lot of protecting lately. I was in the kitchen making coffee, and for some reason, as I'm making my coffee, I'm just talking. That's not unusual. You're just a fortune cookie. You can't tell me what to do. Don't even try. You're just a cookie. I'll eat you. Keep in mind, I was making coffee. I was not looking at a fortune cookie. There are, in fact, no fortune cookies in my house. But that is what my brain needed to say at that particular time. This is very random because it has absolutely shit to do with what I'm talking about. But, in going through my mother's things, or what is left to go through, I discovered this picture. This picture was taken November 4th. This picture was taken before they got married, right before they got married, my mom and my dad. And you can't see it very well. Wait a second, let me try to. I do not understand this picture. It would appear that my mother is showing off her engagement ring. But look at her actual hand. She's got her pinky and her ring finger crossed, and she's shooting a bird. And I'm really ticked that I never saw this picture when my mother was alive. And of course now I can't ask her what the hell she was doing. But it was sent to my dad. This is November 4th, 1962. My one and only love, with whom the rest of my life shall be spent. I love you now, I loved you then, I shall love you forever, Arlene. P.S. Guess what the PS is? Has nothing to do with the picture other than PS, I'm really a blonde. And her hair, she must have dyed her hair red, I don't know. But there's nothing said about the weird hand gesture she is making in this. And I really want to know the story, and there's no one I can ask. Writing. How about writing? I'll pick the topic of writing. I'm working on a sewing machine about a giraffe and a coon. No. They're not very good at first. I like to make dogs into frappuccinos with a roasted minded field. Jesus. I'm gonna have to sharpen up if Tomato and I are gonna have a showdown. How about we follow a narwhal? That's it. There's nothing else in that sentence. I love to jump and wiggle a Narnia. No, that doesn't even make any sense. My snake is dropping pineapples in his car. I have a feeling these amuse me much more than anyone else on the planet. I like to wear hats that are red and fartingly unappetizing. I think I've had a stroke. You are my favorite little poison area. My favorite weapon is a varnished father figure. How about we go fornicate with a nice watercress? Feathers are almost like frogs. No, they're not. Anyway, let's go with frogs. I like frogs because they're honest and full of marzipan. My haunted doll's name is Jerry Curl, and she is a goat. When I was little, I called my greatest munchkin my fabulous army of pine cones. I think that's enough for today. Jeez. And don't forget, every night before you go to sleep, make sure to say your parrot's rendition of freaky nightmares. There you go.